Hi everyone, I'm Stan from Eagle Vision, here again with Peter Matali, and we're talking about Greenfield developments. We've previously talked about acquisition, rezoning, and now we come to the actual juicy part, so the development and the marketing of it. So how do developers need to think about when they come to that marketing stage?
Well, at this stage you've got the land, you've actually gone through PSP, or you bought the land that's PSP approved, so you're looking at doing the subdivision plan now. So that means you're sort of trying to work out the lot sizes, okay, how all the roads are going to work and all that sort of stuff.
Got it, okay. And so with that subdivision design, are the developers driving the show? Are the planners maybe, or architects? How does it work?
Okay, well at that stage you're consulting with the council now, okay? So the local council is involved at this stage, so, and the planners are involved, obviously your own planners along with council planners and the developer. So what they usually do now is look at what the market is now, okay? Traditionally, decades ago, used to be the 1,000 lot block, and that was it. That doesn't happen. Quarter acre block, exactly. So that doesn't really happen these days, unless it's a lifestyle blocks, But these days, they're sort of, to make it more affordable, so they've gone down in size. So what the developers do, not only do they go down to a size around to 400, 500 square metres, but even smaller than that. They call them smart blocks. And then within that development, even gone smaller again, they sort of designate a super lot, or one or two super lots, where they do townhouses, so medium density design. So therefore, you're sort of meeting the market with affordability. So you've got people that want that block, build their family home on 400, 500 square metres, but you've also got that smaller one. They can buy a townhouse, for instance, or a smart block is only 200, 300 square metres.
And is there any sort of rule of thumb for developers when they're thinking about how many super lots they want to have on the side, any of that kind of stuff?
Well, there's no rule of thumb. I think it depends on the market, I think, at the time, because affordability plays a big play in it. I mean, obviously, the bigger the size, bigger the land, you've got to charge more money for the developer to make his profit margin. That means less people are going to say, oh, can't afford that. So if you make it smaller, and you can now with good architecture and good drafting, you can come up with a good design that fits on the smart block, and you've still got the good size house on there.
Fantastic. All right. And then what about some of the types of campaigns, I guess? How do developers, they've got the block, they've got it all planned out, what happens next?
Well, that's a big part of it, because the visualisation, obviously the land hasn't been developed yet, so there's nothing there. All they can see is just grass and big land. So the visualisation plays a big part, and I think your firm does a lot of that, gets involved in that part of it. And that's creating the to visualise their home, how the street's going to look like, how their block's going to sit, which ways they're going to be oriented, how they're going to have views, for instance, all these little things, and the detail in that plays a significant role.
Do developers sell some of the land to builders rather than just to retail?
Some of the developers, sell. So for instance, you've got the builders who do volume sort of builds every year. They might buy 10, 20, 50 or more blocks in one hit. The developer will give them terms, and these builders will obviously sell as a house and land package to the home buyers.
What kind of terms are there for developers to offer?
Because obviously if a builder's saying, well, we want to buy 10 or 20, developers, okay, you're going to have to settle it. You can settle it once you start building, or once you've got a contract in place. So they're a bit more generous in their terms.
Got it. Fair enough. Right. And is there any kind of a checklist or anything like that you can offer our viewers around that?
I'll put together sort of a brief checklist, like some of the authorities. You can sort of have a look at their websites and all the information. Consultants that are sort of different than your normal consultants in the Greenfield area, and things like that may help.
Great, excellent. All right, we'll have that link for you down below to download. That's all we wanted to talk about around the Greenfield developments. Thank you so much for watching. See you again.